Hey everyone, this is Jeremy with myConsultantTraining.com, and today I was going to give an intro into the income and expense tracker that we have available for download on our website. So if you haven't already, check out the blog post. The web address is here, and then enter your first name, email address, click the button, you'll get an email with a link to download the income and expense tracker. So once you get that, it looks like this. And so on the first tab here, instructions tab, there's an overview on how you can use it. There's some links at the bottom here back to the training website, and then trip log, which is a mileage tracker that we use if you're interested in that. And so there's 4 tabs on the bottom here. So you've got the instructions, income and expenses, mileage tracker tab, and then this category descriptions is gives you descriptions for the different categories you'll find on the income and expense sheet. So in here, we've pre-populated just a couple examples for how we use this spreadsheet. So at the top part you have your income, so just enter the date, description, which account you use to pay for it, and the amount, and then you can categorize it here. These categories are based on the different categories you'll find on the Schedule C for your taxes. So 1099 MISC, miscellaneous, would be any income that would show up on a 1099 form that you'll get from Usborne. So this would be your weekly commissions, any overrides, things like that would all be 1099 MIS income. And then general income would be all your other income. So this is income that we get from inventory that's sold at booths and through Square and things like that. We categorize as general income. So these are all entered as positive numbers. You've got a total at the bottom here under the table. So if you're running out of room and need to add more space, you can just highlight rows, right click, insert. Just make sure you do it somewhere in the middle of the table, so that way the formulas and stuff stay intact. So that's the income there, and then underneath income you've got expenses. So similar deal, date, description, the account used to pay for it. And then these are entered as negative numbers. So on the categories here, there's a whole bunch under expenses. So COGS, which stands for cost of goods sold. So this would be any expenses that are directly related to your books. So books you buy from Usborne essentially would be your COGS. And then anything else, you just pick the best fit category here. So yeah, whatever it fits under, you'll pick for that. And then you have a total of your expenses here, and then the your income minus expenses on this line. And then this little table pulls from the top, so it gives you a summary by category. And this will help you out during tax time when you need to enter the different amounts for the different categories essentially on your tax form. So this is automatically populating from values you enter above, and then this is just kind of a check. So this is summing the values, the amounts in the tax table, and then this should match your income minus expenses here. So it's just a double check that stuff didn't get broken in the formulas and whatnot. So that's it, pretty simple. This is what we used when we first started. As we've started doing more business and having more expenses and income and whatnot, we've transitioned to QuickBooks now. We use QuickBooks Online, and that's a more comprehensive, full accountant type software, which you may want to look at doing once you start doing more business. But this works for when you're just starting out and don't have a ton to do. I'd recommend you do this at least monthly, just so you're kind of staying on top of it. If you keep doing it regularly throughout the year, It makes it a lot easier when you get to tax time and you're not trying to go through all your receipts and figure it all out and do it then. So the other tab here is a simple mileage tracker. If you want to take the mileage allowance on your taxes, this is a simple mileage tracker here. Just enter date, where you started, where you went, the reason for the trip, and then how many miles you drove, and it totals it there. Same deal, you can enter rows in here just like on the income and expense tracker. And then, so if you're not doing a lot of driving, this is an easy way to do it. Just manually track it. If you start doing a lot of driving like Becky's doing, we've actually gone to an app called Trip Log, and there's a link on the instructions page, but that one will essentially automatically track for you. It hooks up to your car through Bluetooth and can tell when you start driving, and will automatically track where you're going, how many miles you drove, and all that. So it has reports you can download off the internet. It's it's super affordable. I think it's like $30 a year. So we've started using that, and since Becky does a lot of driving, it's helping us quite a bit. So that's it. If you have any questions on how to use it or any recommendations for changes or anything, let us know in the comments below. All right, thanks for checking it out.